Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Nashville Braids, and today we are going to go through the whole small box braids process. And this is my process, so you will see how I section the braiding hair perfectly for the perfect size strands for these small box braids. Then you will see how I section the client's hair and my special personal parting technique for the hair to make it nice and even and pretty. And then you will see as I install it, and I included a touch-up and a second touch-up because with the smaller box braids, they are lightweight and they last longer and they're very gentle on the hair. So this is a low manipulation hairstyle. The client with the touch-ups, she had her hair in for 16 weeks and she got 2 touch-ups, one at the 4-week mark and then one, I believe, at the 9-week mark. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how I get my perfectly uniform strands for braiding. And so what we'll do is first we're going to start with one bundle of hair. This was a bundle from a multi-pack, so it may be a little smaller than if you were to buy a single pack of braiding hair. We're going to detangle this hair very well. We don't want to run into any snags along the way. And we're going to split this large bundle into 2 equal parts. Get them as equal as you can without taking too much time to do so. Then we're going to take each half and we're going to split those in half again. So when you split each half in half, you should have 4 equal bundles of hair. We'll call these our quarter bundles, okay? So we should have 4 quarter bundles of hair. By the way, we're doing these for smaller box braids, so I'm going to be dividing these pretty small. Perfect. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal bundles. Now we will take a quarter bundle and split that one into 4 sections. We'll call these our mini bundles. So we should have 4 mini bundles from each quarter bundle. Look at our beautiful mini bundles. Now we should have 16 mini bundles so far, and we're going to split each mini bundle into 3 equal parts. We're doing 3 parts from the mini bundles because I want these braids to be smaller. So these 3 pieces will act as the braiding strands that I will use for the box braids. So each mini bundle will produce 3 small braids. So we should have 12 braids per mini bundle. Now you're more than welcome to use different sizes, but that's what I'm choosing today, okay? Let's watch this again. This is our second quarter bundle. We're going to split that one again into 4, and then we're going to split it into 3 small braids. So hopefully that's not too confusing. When you are separating your strands, you may realize that some of your mini bundles may be a little smaller or a little larger than the others. And so you may have more or less strands to put down. So if you have a strand that's too small like this one, do not put it back down in the pile where all the other good strands are going. Just sit it over to the side. I normally have a little pile over there. It's just fine. And I just deal with that later. So I have another mini strand in my hand. So I'm just going to put all that together, detangle it well, and then I'm going to see how much I can divide it into. So I'm going to divide this one into 2 strands, lay them out, and they're good to go. And this is the style that I decided to do. So it turned out beautiful, and thank you for watching. Hi guys, so today I will be showing you how I prep and section off this beautiful head of natural hair for some small box braids. So I use this sectioning method for most of my braids, especially the smaller braids. I don't use it for the knotless braids because I like to do the bricklayer effect, but when the braids are so small, it really doesn't matter with the bricklayer effect. So yeah, so I start off with putting some water and then a little bit of an oil moisturizer, and then I put in a heat protectant. So I use this serum, and then I go in with the comb. I do a finger detangle, then I go in with a larger comb like this one here for thicker hair. And then I go in with a brush, and it's kind of like a Denman brush. I get it nice and detangled, then I twist. And I'll show you again what I do. I go in and I detangle this area here. It's already been moisturized. And then I go in and finish it off with the brush just to make sure that it is nice and detangled. I twist it up and move on to the next section. Here you'll see that I am blowing out her hair. I'm using my beautiful Yellowbird hair dryer. I know a lot of people like the Silverbird and the Blackbird. I've had both of those models in the past. The Yellowbird is the best hair dryer on the market, hands down. I feel like they actually stopped selling the Yellowbird at one point because it was getting really, really hot. So definitely is for maybe, I would say, professional use only. So just be careful with that. It gets hot enough so that you don't have to have the hair dryer on the hair for a long period of time. So drying time is cut down, and I can finish quicker, and I don't have heat on the hair for a long time. I finished the blow dry with a cool blast of air just to kind of calm down the heat in the hair. I do a fine tooth comb through, and then we start sectioning off. So my usual sectioning begins with the middle part down the middle, just in the front, and I part the hair from ear to ear right across the top of the head. So I have 2 sections in the front. I part a middle section down in the back, and I'll have 3 sections going down the middle, and then I have 2 on either side. So in total, I have 11 sections. So I hope you learned something from here, and if you have any questions, let me know. Bye. Hey guys, so today we're going to be installing some small box braids. As you can see, my hair is already sectioned off. I've started, and that's the section that I generally start my small box braids in. No real reason why, it's just I like to start there in the middle. So anyway, I go ahead and get the bricklayer going for these small box braids. So I am using those sections of hair that I have set aside. And it's very important also that when you're sectioning your hair, you want to make sure that you're matching the boxes that you put in your client's head with the density of the hair. So I have some clients that have really thick hair, so their hair can have a little bit more hair added just so that it's the braid is symmetrical all the way down. And then some of my clients have a little less density to their natural hair, so I add a little less hair in, but overall everyone gets the same look. I can't really describe that well, but that's what happens. So anyway, I have it all nice and sectioned, and I have my braid gel here, which I love. I'm braiding it down almost to the end. So yeah, I generally finish the back middle, then I work on the sides, and then I work my way up to the front. So that's how I do the install. And yeah, they look like this when we're done. They're very lightweight, very long lasting. I mean, they're the perfect set of braids. I love these. They're so pretty.
Hi guys. Today I will be touching up these small box braids. She had these braids up for about 4 weeks and wanted them freshened up for the holidays. As you can see, I am touching up about 2 to 3 rows of braids at the perimeter. I touched up a 4x8 section at the top. Now I will add some beautiful body waves to her braids for a festive look. I will section off the braids and wrap the ends of each section up like a bantu knot. I dip these knots in boiling hot water off camera. Now let's see how these waves turned out. For loose curls or waves, divide braids in larger sections with large bantu knots. For tighter curls, section off braids in smaller sections. If curls are too tight, stretch them out just a bit with a hairdryer. Perfect! I'm so happy that she loved her hair.
So here we have the second touch-up for this client. As you can see, yes, you can wear these braids longer. You see how her hair is growing out. They look fabulous. Her hair looks great. We did the second touch-up just in the front and on the front sides. So as you can see, her hair is doing very well, very nice, very thick. She has all of her edges because these braids are lightweight. And one of the things that I love about doing a good touch-up is, you know how some people, they just do the very edges, like they might do 1 row or 2 rows around the edges. For me personally, I have to be able to give my client the touch-up that looks like a touch-up. For me, it has to look like a brand new full head of hair. I don't know what they have going on in their life, where they're gonna be, but I can't have my clients looking like they have 10-week-old braids in and they're getting a touch-up and it still looks like it's been up for 10 weeks. So what we're gonna do is, yes, on these front edges, we might go back 2 rows, but at the top, we're gonna do an extensive touch-up. We're gonna go back about 8 to 10 rows, okay? So this client wanted a very special curl on the end, so I'm doing some bantu knots at the end because we're gonna do like a body wave. She wanted a pretty, beautiful body wave, so I'm just doing some bantu knots at the ends here. I'm securing some of those bantu knots with a rubber band just so they hold up in the water. I'm doing a slight detangle because this is a touch-up and the hair has already been up for a while. By the way, I got this braid hair on Amazon. Amazon has some really good braid hair, so highly recommend. But yeah, I section and I'm just doing these bantu knots at the ends, okay? Okay, and then I dip the ends in hot water. I release the bantu knots, and this is what we have. And do you see how far back we've gone on those, on that touch-up at the top? I went back 8 to 10 rows. And it took a little bit longer, but you know what? It's all worth it for me. It looks absolutely gorgeous and it looks like a brand new head of hair. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I enjoyed explaining this. I hope you got something from it. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody that you think would want to try this hairstyle. Bye.